Assalamu Alaikum. Hi, my dear students. Welcome back to our English class. Today we are going to learn a lesson. What is the lesson name? The Nightingale and the Rose. Already we have started this lesson. Very beautiful lesson. We are enjoying the story, isn't it? The Nightingale and the Rose was written by Oscar Wilde. He is a famous writer. What is the story? Did you remember? So, one boy, little boy, was sitting under a oak tree. Okay, oak tree, and in that oak tree, one nightingale is there. So that little boy was fell in love with a girl, and that girl need a red rose. Okay, so the girl will dance with him. Okay, when if he give the red rose. Okay, if he give the red rose, the girl will dance with him. So he was in his garden, there is no red rose, so he was sadly sitting under the oak tree, and he was murmuring means saying in a low voice is sadness. Okay, and these words are heard by the nightingale. Nightingale is a bird. Not only nightingale, a lizard is heard, and then one daisy means flower also heard what he was saying. Okay, and then nobody cares for him, but the nightingale was what is that he the nightingale was very keen about him, and he knows about his heart sorrow. Okay, what he was felt. And then what happened? The nightingale was flew on the sky, and one by one he was asking the rose plant, can you give me one red rose, like that. So each time when he was going to the plant and asking the red rose, the plants was replying, no, I'm not having red rose, I'm having white rose, like that. Another plant is telling, I'm having yellow rose, like that. And next time when the nightingale was going and asking the one plant, and that plant is telling, yes, I'm having red rose, but the season is winter, so my branch is broken, so this year I have no roses. Okay, so this is the answer was told by the plant. Okay, so from there we stopped in the last class. Now page number 141. One red rose is all I want, cried the nightingale. Only one red. Is there no way by which I can get it? Okay, so the nightingale at last, it was very tired of asking, and he was the nightingale, she, okay, yeah, we have to say she only. She was very what is that sad, and she was telling, I'm asking only one red rose only, nobody is willing to give. What happened? She was asking. Okay, there is a way, answered the tree, but it is so terrible that I dare not to tell to you. So the last plant, okay, the nightingale was asking the red rose plant only, but this year the plant has no flower. Okay, because of the winter season. So here the tree was replying, there is one answer for your question, but it is very terrible. Who is telling? The tree was telling it was very terrible, and I'm not dare not to tell, I'm not dare not to tell to you. Okay, he is telling, and the nightingale was replying to the plant, tell to me, said the nightingale, I'm not afraid. So I'm not afraid, you tell me what you want to tell. She was asking the plant. Okay, Who is asking? The nightingale was asking. If you want a red rose, said the tree, you must build it out of music by moonlight and stain it with your own heart's blood. You must sing to me with your breast against a thorn. All night long you must swing to me, and the thorn must pierce your heart, and live blood must flow into my veins and become mine. So, what the last plant tree was telling, the tree was telling, you have one way, but it is very very terrible one. I'm not able to say that. It is very very afraid to say that. But the nightingale was replying, no, I won't afraid. You just tell that, okay. He was asking the tree plant, okay, asking the tree. And then the nightingale, the tree was saying, what the tree was saying, that very very what is that, after hearing we can see that what is that. So in the moonlight, okay, in the night time, the moon will come, okay. You have to sit on my tree, okay. You have to sit on my tree. Rose have that thorn. Rose plant has the sharp thorn, isn't it? Okay. So it is very dangerous. When we are plucking the flowers also, we have to be careful in that rose plant, isn't it? So the rose plant has its thorn. So if you need that red rose, you want to, in the moon, in the night time, you want to start at singing, okay. And you have to sit on the thorn. And you have to continuously sing, okay. And the thorn will, what is that, it will hurt your heart. The sharp thorn will hurt your heart, and then the blood will ooze out from your body, and it will strain me. The tree is telling, and it will strain me, and the flower become what? I will bloom. The flower become red. He is telling. Okay. So then you can pluck the flower, and you can give to our whoever you want the flowers, you can give. So it's a very very dangerous one, no? So did you understand or not? So the last tree, the nightingale was going and asking, okay, can you give me one flower, red rose? So the the tree was telling, no, I cannot, because this is winter season, I have no flower. And then he is telling, I will tell you one reason, but it is very very terrible. So you have to sit on the thorn of the plant, in the moonlight, in the night time. You have to start singing, and you have to start continuously. You have to sing, and the thorn will burst. Burst your heart. Okay. Then the blood will ooze out from your body, and it will stain fully on the tree, and you will get a red rose. The tree was telling, okay, this is the way you will get the red rose. So here now, after hearing that, what is the condition of the the tree, the nightingale was shocked. Okay. Now he was replying. What she was replying, the nightingale. Death is a great price to pay for a red rose, cried the nightingale, and life is very dear to all. It is pleasant to sit in the green wood and to watch the sun in his chariot of gold and the moon in her chariot of pearl. Sweet is the scent of the hawthorn, and sweet are the bluebells that hide in the valley, and the heather that blows on the hill. Yet love is better than life. And what is the heart of a bird compared to the heart of a man? So, at last, the nightingale was telling, I can give my life. Okay, I'm giving my life for the sake of man's love. Okay, I'm sacrificing myself for the sake of pure love. She was telling, the nightingale was telling. So she spread her brown wings for flight and soared, fly into the air. She swept over the garden like a shadow. Like a shadow, she sailed through the grove. So she was, after hearing the birds of the tree, she was spreading her brown wings and started flying on the air. The young student was still lying on the grass where she had left him, and the tears were not yet dry in his beautiful eyes. So the nightingale was separated for some time. Now the nightingale was returning in the same what is that? After that also, what is that? The boy, what the boy was never stopped is crying. Okay, the tears is coming in his beautiful eyes. Be happy, cried the nightingale. Be happy, you shall have your red rose. I will beat out of music by moonlight and stain it with my own odd blood. All that I asked of you in return is that you will be the true lover. So at last, the nightingale was consoling the student. Okay, consoling the student. What the nightingale, she was telling, don't cry, be happy. Okay, I will build out for music. I'm going to sing a music, and my heart's blood will come out of me, and I will give you the red rose. Don't worry. Okay, I will sacrifice my life because of your true love. Okay, who is telling? That nightingale, she was telling. Okay, so I hope you all understand this lesson very well. This is a beautiful lesson. We need 3 more classes to complete. We can enjoy this lesson. Okay, keep on watching this lesson. I hope you all understand this lesson. After watching the video, you must read the textbook, enjoy the story. Okay, until then, take care. Assalamu Alaikum.